Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today just a quick impromptu video about using Fusion 360, which is a 3D design software. This is just to show how I did the hemispheres, which is the half circles that are stuck onto the side of a Dalek onto the skirt. Now the problem with the skirt panels is that they have a twist in them. Fusion 360 only lets you draw on a flat surface, not on a twisted surface. So I'm going to add a plane to sketch on. That's a close approximation to this twisted panel on the skirt. Then I'll do a recess, and I'm going to draw the hemispheres with a slight half mil lip on it, and I'll print them out separately and then glue those into the recesses. That way all the hemispheres look close and you don't have to worry about the twist in the panel. Now this is just going to go through the timeline, and I'll talk step by step on how I did it. So I imported two canvases, one on the base layer of the skirt and one at 71 from that, because I'm doing 1/10 scale. It was 710 millimeters. Then I drew two sketches from those canvases, using the canvas as a reference. I didn't constrain any of these, that's why they're all blue. I normally do. Then did a loft to get to the skirt. Then at each layer where the hemis was, I created another plane. So that's the first plane there, because all the hemis are on the same level. I did that for the 4 hemisphere layers. And then on this first layer, I just drew a circle that was bigger than the skirt. And then I did a project intersect to get that onto the body, the skirt body. So I did that 3 more times to get the 3 layers of the 4 layers of hemispheres. This is just so so all the hemis are lined up and I don't have to draw them all for that specific panel. So with the 4 levels of hemispheres done, I then created a plane on this one panel. So it was a plane between 2 edges. As you said, the panels are twisted. So this at least gives me a reasonable approximation of where the panel is. From there I did a sketch on that new plane. So I did the center line first and then drew the hemispheres. So again I projected the lines from the other drawing, so that will allow me to give the center points to the hemispheres. Drew the hemispheres. So then to extrude them, I made them 1/2 mil deep. So here I did extrude those from an offset, I think it is. Sorry, that was from an object. So the object was the skirt panel itself. And here I just forgot to add it, that it was 0.5 mil deep. So once I do that, so now they're all 0.5 mil deep from the skirt panel itself, even though it's got a twist in it. And then I just drew up hemispheres separately. So this one's got 90 mil hemispheres, and I just added a 0.5 mil bottom to the hemisphere and created the hemisphere from the revolve command. So that is repeated for every skirt panel. So here's the next one along. Construction plane on 2 edges. And then did the sketch on that plane. Now here I'm projecting the panel itself onto the new sketch. As you can see, that's purple outline, so that's the panel that's being projected onto the new sketch. I've added the other sketches that had the intersects on it. Now I'm going to project those as projections. So those are the purple intersects that have been projected as projections onto the drawing. And now I'm just turning those drawings off, or those sketches off. Now I've turned the body off. I'm going to make these into construction lines. I'll leave one not as construction lines so you can see what happens. So now I'm just adding the center line, because on this Dalek the hemispheres are in the center of the panel. Some of the panels aren't in the center, but that's on the drawing. You can see that's just locks in on the center of all those lines now. So I'm adding the 90 millimeter hemispheres, but these are 9 mil because they're 10 scale. So that's all of them in place. So I've turned the body back on so you can see where it is. Now, with the body on, it makes it hard to pick the line, the circles that I want to extrude. So just turning the body off. So you can see the one without the construction line. I have to treat that as 2 parts of a sphere. That's why I put the construction line on there. So again, I'm going to extrude. I'm going to start at the object, and the object is the panel. And I'm going to extrude down 0.5 millimeters. So that's the second panel done. So now it's just a matter of repeating that process for the other panels. Because the skirt is symmetrical, it is possible to do one side and then do a mirror command on the other side. That will save you a little bit of time. When they're all done and the skirt gets printed out, it's just a matter of printing out the hemispheres, 54 of them or something like that, and then glue them into place into the recess on the skirt. So that's it for now. Thank you for watching. We'll catch you next time.